All right, in this section, we're going to talk about our leg swing and our follow through and the important tips behind improving it for young guys. There's two common things that young kickers like to do. One is kind of whipping out the leg, and the other one is really stopping at contact. So we're going to address both of those right now in our instructional process here, and kind of straighten both of those common issues out. So when it comes to kicking this football, in my instruction, I always say the ball is going to go where your leg goes, right? So if you want that ball to go straight down the middle of the uprights, your leg has to go straight down the middle of the uprights, with a little bit of a caveat there, because you're a soccer style kicker. You're coming in at an angle. It's okay to leave at an angle. It just can't be a drastic angle. So it's kind of a fine line between staying straight and not whipping out too much. So my rule of thumb for my young guys when I do my instruction is you want to make sure that leg, if you're a right-legged kicker, I should say, your leg stays inside the left upright. If you feel your leg is really going outside that left upright on your follow-through, then you know you got some improvement to do. There's too much whip there. And more importantly, why we want to stay inside that left upright is to keep the hips going towards the target, right? If I come in and I start whipping these hips, and then the hips come way out here, I'm going to have very little control over where I actually made contact in relationship to the ball, to where my hips are, right? So if I'm hitting this ball, and I'm trying to hit it straight, I want to make sure my hips are kind of locked to that target when I'm actually making contact. However, if there's a big whip, you're going to have trouble doing that. So you want to make sure that the leg swing tries to keep the hips in line with the target, as well as the leg swing driving the ball to where you want it to go. Secondary, and the thing that I see in young guys is they like to stop their leg swing once they feel contact. You know, it's just a kind of a mental approach that, oh, my job's done once I feel the ball hit my foot. You always want to make sure you kick past contact, and when you kick past contact, that's when that really nice long follow through comes from. So when I'm coming here, and you feel yourself kick and then stop, you're going to know you're going to need some improvement, right? What you want to do is you want to kick past contact. When you're kicking this ball, you want to keep that leg going up and going high. A common phrase that I use when I do my instruction again is you want to hit your knee to your nose when you're done, right? You want that leg to come up, boom, and hit your knee to your nose on that follow through, right? That's going to help you drive this ball. That's really going to help your power, right? A lot of things, you know, we talked about contact, we talked about body weight in the other sections. Another additional power tip is to kick past contact, kick through the football. You're not hitting the ball's in your way of your leg swing is another phrase that I use a lot. So there's a lot of common things, common phrases that you guys can mentally use as you're practicing to see if you're kicking past contact, if you're kicking through the ball, right? And then again, going back to the first part of the talk, you want to make sure your leg stays to that left upright, more importantly for the hips than anything else, but it also to drive the ball to where you want it to go. Again, the phrase that I use is the ball will go where your leg swing tells it to go, so you want to make sure that leg swing tells it to go straight.